Good afternoon, class. It is Thursday, April 9th, and this is just me checking up on you guys for my 6th grade spelling and reading class. Hopefully you've been doing your reading words. And also, forgot to mention this on Monday, but I would also like you to do the crossword challenge. Since you're watching this on Thursday, I would like you to just do what you can with it, have fun with it. I know that the crossword usually utilizes all 50 words. Just do your best with it. If you don't finish it this week, hold on to it, and we'll finish it next week. If you can get some of it done this week, that's fine, but you really need to have all 50 words to do it, but do what you can this week. Well, with that, let's check our time to think questions. Hopefully you read the stories I asked you to on Adventure on Rock Island, the poem Sea Fever, and Robinson Crusoe Smith. So let's look at the time to think questions on Adventure on Rock Island. So, why did Ernest live with the Lawsons? Because he was an orphan with whom they had boarded for the chores he did. In other words, they took care of him as long as he did the chores they asked him to do. Why was Ernest so upset that Mr. Lawson had sold Laddie? The dog was the only friend that Ernest had. How many feet difference was there between high and low tides at Island Rock? 26 feet. That is a huge amount of difference in tide. That is me stacked 4 times and 2 feet added on. That is a tall difference in thinking the water goes that high and then lowers down. How did Ernest get the rope out to Ned on Island Rock? He tied a piece of driftwood to it and had Laddie swim out to Ned. And how do you know that Mr. Lawson really cared about Ernest? He gave Laddie the dog to him to keep as his own pet. So now let's look at the time to think on Robinson Crusoe Smith. Why was Mr. Smith so disgusted with the druggist, the carpenter, and the butcher? Well, the druggist's chicken scratched up his garden, the carpenter's children stole apples from his tree, and the butcher's dog barked at night. What gave Mr. Smith the idea to live on an island like Robinson Crusoe? His parrot. And how did Mr. Smith realize that he really needed the druggist, the carpenter, and the butcher? Well, he had no medicine for mosquito bites. He couldn't build a house on his own, and he couldn't butcher the pig. So hopefully you've gotten these answers as well. If not, then you can of course get them from me. But make sure, I would still like you to read these questions. Don't just come to these videos on Thursday to copy my answers down. I want you to think these answers through on your own. I can tell if you really did them or not, or if you just wrote what I said. But with that being said, guys, I don't have anything for you on Friday, with it being Good Friday. So take care, have a great weekend.